Hello, kindergarten. It's Ms. Gerber here with your Week 8, Day 2 slideshow. Just as a reminder for you, in case you hadn't noticed, yesterday was Memorial Day, and so we did not release any videos and we did not do any conferencing. We did accidentally write lesson plans for the packet just because we were writing them so far in advance. We forgot about Memorial Day, but you can go ahead and kind of skim through that day, skim through today, combine things. I know for the math section, which is the part that I mainly focus on, you are going to be playing the same game yesterday and today, so you can just play it once today. So just go through the packet, pick and choose like we always encourage you to do. Make it work for your family. Hope that you enjoyed the day off yesterday if you were able to take it. And if you were working, hope that you were looking forward to some good time off soon. Here is today's morning message. It is a fill in the blank. So it says, Good morning, kindergarten. Today is Tuesday, May 26, 2020. How was your day yesterday? Did you get to pull? What did you do with your family? Did you go camping? Did you hug anyone? And you fix the morning message? XOXO, Ms. Gerber, Mrs. Lopez, and Ms. Sullivan. So you can have your student solve that morning message by writing or just saying it out loud with you, whatever you want to try and do there. Today, I look forward to conferencing with Madison, Hagen, Elena A, and Lainey D's families. Mrs. Lopez will be conferencing with Lila Rose, Olivia, and Mackenzie's families, and Ms. Sullivan will be conferencing with Audrey's families. Just a reminder, unless you organized it separately with your teachers, all of these conferences will be over text. And then we will be continuing to do daily learning opportunities this week. So today at 6 p.m., Mrs. Lopez will be hosting an activity and a parent meeting afterwards. So we can check in about many things, probably at the end of the year, and just kind of any questions you might have. So hope to talk to you today and then see most of you this evening with Mrs. Lopez. Here are our virtual classroom shoutouts. You can see Addison is watching one of Mrs. Lopez's videos about the chicks. You can see the actual chicks from Mrs. Lopez's house. If you haven't had a chance to see those yet, check out her videos and our read-alouds and meet and greets with them. And then Lila Rose's art from our directed draw with Miss Sullivan last week. Here is today's agenda. Again, as I mentioned, there's no other teachers here with me. As I mentioned yesterday was a holiday, so go through, decide if you want to, play multiple things today or cut some things out or push some things, and always keep the packets. Anything you don't do, save it, pull it out over the summer. We have a long summer. It's yours, and any practice that your student gets before first grade starts will be really helpful. Here are the supplies you'll need in addition to the learning kit. Mostly just lets you know about like cards that you might need from earlier lesson plans and things like that. You do need to make a spinner today, so just a reminder, you can use a paper clip to make a spinner, or you can also cut the paper out and stick like a pencil, a pen, or any kind of like stick through the middle and then spin it like a top, and then wherever it lands when it falls, that can be a way to pick as well. You can also use a dice if you have a dice, or if you have one of the dice that we gave you supplies to make. You can just number everything on the spinner 1 through 6, and then just roll the dice, and whatever you roll, that's what you get. So there's lots of ways to work around. I know spinners are the hardest things to kind of figure out in all of this. Today, you are going to be working on the long I sound. So again, reviewing the bossy E with students and just having them switch back and forth between short I and long I sounds, as well as working on sight words. Most families I talk to have said that sight words are going really well, which is always really nice to hear. Here are some bossy E videos and some practice with phoneme deletion and substitution. I really love this read aloud. This is actually a book I have in my classroom as well. And this could be a really good one if you have multiple students at home and you're getting lots of, you're having some issues with personal responsibility or staying out of others' space. This is a good read aloud for that. I really recommend it. Math today is going to be talking all about subtraction and combinations to 10. So you can look at this little rainbow chart for 10 that I put here. Students can make that. I also included a read aloud that includes some subtraction concepts, so that can be a really fun one. Some general subtraction practice as well. For writing today, it looks like you will be having a work day. Remember to really emphasize to your student, especially if your student is coming to you with concerns about spelling. Um, Emphasize to your student that what is more important than them spelling like a grown up, that's what we call it. Instead of saying spelling correctly, we say you spell like a kindergartner or you spell like a grown up, because that's what we are, right? And more important than that is the spacing between words. Most adults can read kindergarten writing if they're spacing it properly. So emphasize that. Tell them you will take a picture and send it to their teacher. If they're not sure that it's going well, we're happy to help support you with writing. I included both yesterday and today's science and art, so you can do a nature walk for science, and then you can do some spider web art and continue talking about habitats and what habitats are, and then specifically about spider webs. And that's the art project you will be doing today. It's not just for Halloween. Spiders aren't spooky. They're just part of our lives. And so I really recommend this Don't Be Afraid of Spiders video if you have a little one who is a little afraid of spiders. All right, everyone, happy Tuesday. I look forward to seeing you tonight at 6 p.m. for our class meeting and parent meeting as well.